Yo, Shalom, Shalom, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. Peace and salutations, all right, to the hopeful elect, men, women, and children, all right. And to the speckled bird, I'd like to say Shalom to you. Shalom to you men out there on the highways and hedges, making your body a living sacrifice, doing your due diligence to make your call and election sure. It's the brother Zakar Kassad coming to you with a quick lesson, man, before I hit the plantation. This is the book of Jeremiah. I want to start off here. But I want to speak about how, this fog, this strange fog and things that are happening in the earth and how it correlates pretty much, what the scriptures say about this devil, Esau, Edom, all right, and about the times that we in. All right, so this is the Lord letting us know that, hey, the earth ain't going to be destroyed too much longer, man. All right. And who's the earth being destroyed by? Esau, Edom, so-called white man. All right. The wicked elites, the bankers, this whole system. All right. Esau, Edom is destroying everything that he touches, man. That's why the earth is mourning. I mean, it's according to, the scriptures speak about how the fir tree shall rejoice, man. Everything is going to rejoice when our King comes. When our King, and who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, his name is Yahweh Shai, right? When he comes and he sets order up again, man, everything is going to rejoice. I think it's the book of Second Thessalonians chapter 2. It speaks about how the earnest expectation of the creature waited for the manifestation of the sons of power. All right, so Jeremiah 51 is going into, the Lord saying he's going to destroy this place, man. All right, for all of the things that these people have done, not only against his people, but to the earth, especially his people, but to the earth in general, man. So it says, behold, Jeremiah 51:25, behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain. And who is that? Esau, Edom, so-called white man. And we got to say that not all the white men are Edomites, because some of them may be Israelites. Okay, just like not all so-called black men are Israelites. Some of them may be Edomites. They just have dark skin. It's not a color thing, man. This is about a seed. This is a seed line thing. This is about who the righteous is and who the wicked is. There's always good a positive and a negative. The Lord don't like it no other way. He's a perfect balance, man. All right, so it says, behold, I am against the O destroying mountain. He's talking about Esau, Edom, the wicked elites, saith the Lord, which destroyeth all the earth. Yeah, through all their, like blocking out the sun. They want to block out the sun. What about that? All right, just all types of, under there, you can just keep going categories, like which destroyeth the earth, the things that they've done in the earth. It's all types of you just keep going just in that sentence right there. Example after example of how they're just destroying everything, man. The food is poison. The water is poison. The air we breathe is poison. Everything is poison, man. The systems, the justice system, the government is poison. The hospitals, the everything that you think of. The credit system. You got to pay this. And you got insurance companies. They're all poison. All this shit is poison. Usury, debt, this debt system, it's all poison. So it says, behold, I am against the O destroying mountain, saith the Lord, which destroyed all the earth. And I will stretch out my hand upon thee and roll thee down from the rocks. And I will make thee a burnt mountain. Yeah, you're going to be a burnt mountain with those nuclear missiles coming through, man. It says, and they shall not take of thee a stone for a corner, nor a stone for a foundation, but thou shalt be desolate forever. Thou shalt be desolate forever. Let me read that in the GNT. Jeremiah 51:24 in the GNT. It says, the Lord says, you will see me repay Babylonia and its people for all the evil they did to Jerusalem. right? Verse 25, it says, Babylonia, you are like a mountain that destroys the whole world. But I, the Lord, am your enemy. I will take hold of you, level you to the ground, and leave you in ashes. And that's, whew, that's when the missiles going to hit, man. Those thermonuclear, those intercontinental ballistic missiles, man, with those nuclear warheads on them. Okay? And also from the chariots, the so-called UFOs, UAPs, right? They're going to be destroying this place too. It says, none of the stones from your ruins will ever be used again for building. You will be like a desert forever. I, the Lord, have spoken it. And that's what the Lord said, man. He's going to leave this place desolate. So, just know that the Lord is about to come and save us out of this crap, man. All right. And I looked up Block Out the Sun. I tied up Kill Gates to it. It says Kill Gates is a major funder of the research into solar geoengineering, also known as solar radiation modification. Remember that word radiation right there. Because right now they got a thing called radiation fog going on. They keep on blaming it on, the dew, But they doing something, man. They doing something, man. It says radiation modification or sun dimming, a controversial climate technology that explores ways to reflect sunlight away from Earth to cool the planet. He has not proposed or personally attempted to block the sun on a large scale. They're always trying to protect. See, most of the stuff, this AI, it protects these demons, man. This AI protects they make it. They make the AI. So it's going to protect them. All right. So it says, yeah. I don't want to read anymore. You pretty much all. I can come back to that. I want to show these videos. Lord willing, this message is edifying. Now, it says trails freaking everywhere, guys. It says from California, Nevada, all the way to New England. Don't get mad. Don't get me started on the resulting fog causing a rampant Christmas light display on radar. It's like glitter on there. See below. So we're gonna listen to this, and these are real things that people are experiencing, man. Now we're going back to what Kill Gates said about that blocking out the sun, right? And it's not only Kill Gates, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, a bunch of these damn devils, man. They pretty much say that they can do it better than God, right? Well, what like the scriptures say, as an example in Ezekiel 28, 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God or that is worshipped. That's the perfect example right there, 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. This is that devil, man. This is that devil, man.
Almost Merry Christmas Eve. I just wanted to share with you guys that if you are in this area or really anywhere in any of these areas, you guys are getting completely pounded. A Christmas special, if you will. Look at all these lines. Let's watch these guys move. Also, this is collecting in your fog. I'm hearing a ton of really, really scary stories about people getting, besides the stuff I normally hear with this kind of thing, like heart palpitations, vertigo, things like that. I'm hearing straight up anaphylaxis, eyes swelling, eyes burning, throat burning, nose burning. For people that are, typically don't get allergic reactions. They haven't had a history of any. But look at this. Look at all these lines. Let's start here on the 22nd, 1250 UTC. You can convert that to your time zone. See all these black lines? Aircraft. Those aren't natural, and they just keep going and going and going. They spread out. They collect into the cloud layer. And they drop as precipitation. There are thousands and thousands of trails. I wish I could say this is abnormal. It is not. Not for the US. For the rest of the world, yeah, it is abnormal. But the US is an overachiever when it comes to trails.
Right.
There's no other place on earth that does it like this. How do I know? Because I watch every day. I can say it because I watch it every freaking day. I know where these things are. They're in Europe every day too, but not like this. They're in Canada every day, but not like this. The rest of the world, no, you don't see them every day.
Yeah, see, these devils, like she said, hey, we see chemtrails. We've been seeing chemtrails every freaking day for the past five, more than that probably, man. 5 years. They're everywhere, man. They're everywhere. Everybody's constantly stopped up. Constantly, all year round. Like, this is just pathetic, man. It's just pathetic.
Not even close. Yep. And out of every country in the world, the US is the most abnormal as far as temperature is concerned. Yeah, look at this. This area is extremely warm compared to how it should normally be. Besides Iceland and the United States, there is no other area with this. I mean, the amount of landmass that is abnormal is ridiculous. Yeah, so anyway, I want to show you this. Be cautious outside. Keep your AQI in mind. Check it regularly if it's really bad outside. Personally, I turn off my exterior air intake on my house. We've got a
See, people got to think about turning off their exterior air intake in their house, man, because of the damn, because of the geo whatever they got going, because of the fog, because of the mist, the stuff they're spraying in the air, man. People have to think about like how do you breathe, right? How do you breathe? Like this devil won't let us breathe. Like this earth is not ruled in righteousness, man. This is a total wicked setup. Like you're forced to be poisoned, man. No matter where you go. Like, all right, well, if you go and hide under a rock somewhere, you're poisoned by the damn rock, man. You're poisoned everywhere you go. Everything you do, everything is poison. That's why they call it the mother of harlots. She's poison. Yeah, she poison, man. You remember that? She's poison. This BICTH is poison. Goodness gracious, you gotta hide. You can't even hide nowhere, man. They spraying this shit on us. I want to go down here. Waves upon waves. So that's how it looks here in Bloomington the other day. It looked like that. I want to show you. Yeah. Chemtrails, man. Chemtrails. So, yeah.
Swishy splashy clouds. See how they go swishy?
Somebody put a voice on there. It's cause like it's almost like you gotta laugh to keep from crying, man. Look at this shit. These ain't real clouds no more, man.
Or homogeneous clouds.
So pretty much, I wanted to show you that. This is what it's causing. So that's what's going on, man. People are complaining, man. There's always lines in the sky, man. Look at all them lines, bro. Now this goes back to Kill Gates and them, man. They're doing something. They doing something, man. Anyway, so let's go back to my
new house. It's sucking in all this air.
So they're doing something, man. I just want to bring that
I'm
out.
hearing almost. Am I crazy or does this Merry Christmas Eve? I just wanted to share with you.
Yeah, so they're doing something, man. They messing shit up. All right. Oh yeah, here goes another. I knew it was another video I wanted to show. This says massive 3,000-mile radar line just lit up the U.S. It's one day ago. It says, and no one can explain it. A perfectly straight, ultra-dense anomaly suddenly appeared on the weather radar, stretching over 3,000 miles from southwest, slicing clean through deep south and continuing straight into the Atlantic, directly through the Bermuda Triangle. This wasn't a storm system. This wasn't a rain band. Radar shows a dark purple core, a signature meteorologists associate with abnormal atmospheric density, not normal precipitation. The structure was sharply defined, uniform, and mechanically straight. Come on, man. It says maintaining its shape, and it cut through Arizona, Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia before disappearing offshore. Veteran weather watchers reviewing the footage say they never seen anything like it. Radar glitches happen, but they don't produce continent-spanning straight lines with consistent density readings across thousands of miles. So what is it, right? A Doppler malfunction that somehow defies physics or something interacting with the atmosphere on a massive coordinated scale. Coordinated. Radar systems don't generate 3,000-mile straight lines without a cause. Do you really believe this is just a glitch, or are we looking at something that they don't want to explain? So something happened, right? Something happened.
It is super weird. Went right through Savannah, spanning for over 3,000 miles, as you're going to see here in just a moment. Check this out. I'm just going to let it play. I'll kind of narrate as he's spanning through. And it indicates, if you look at that line right there, it's got a dark feature in the center, basically implying density. Like it's denser in the center than it is on the edges. That's how it computes rain density. The rain is denser when it's purple, it's lighter when it's green, and it's orange, yellow, and red when it's moderate. So the purple represents density if you're comparing it to VIL, vertical integrated liquid, water, rain. But look at this. This is the weirdest thing. Now, we've seen anomalies on radar before in the form of like big radar rings that show up from time to time. And they're usually from Doppler, but sometimes when they're over 300 miles long, it makes you wonder what they really are. But look at this. It extends all the way out into the Atlantic Ocean, goes across Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, out into Bermuda, basically through the Bermuda Triangle area.
It's probably a chariot, man. See? I don't know. A chariot, it probably wouldn't appear that kind of color, though.
Area spanning over 3,000 miles. He had never seen anything like this before on his weather radar. And we've all looked at weather radar at one point in time in our lifetimes, some of us every day. I'm one of those people that look at it every day. I can honestly say I've never seen anything like this. It is super weird. Went right through Savannah, just south of Claxton. Seemed to break right there for whatever reasons, because, again, we're not sure what we're looking at here. It seemed to be a little stronger in the Georgia area. See the purple? Montgomery, Alabama, Selma, Meridian.
How do you just have straight lines like this? Something going on with this, man. Something going on, man. Something going on in the earth, man. Check this out.
I don't believe in coincidences, y'all. I don't believe in coincidences. I think the birds are trying to tell us something. First it was in San Francisco, then it was in Oregon, and now the birds in Rome, Italy are going crazy. Something is happening with the earth in a major way.
This is not a joke. Whatever's going on, they're definitely warning y'all.
Can y'all see them? Look at that.
And usually birds, they be trying to warn you of things before they happen. Birds, different animals, they react to like volcanic eruptions, earthquakes, major events that are about to happen in the earth, man. All right, they know before you know. That's why the Bible says, it says, seek to the, was it talking about seek to the ant? No, Job, the book of Job, it goes into that scripture right there. I know it does. I think it does. It says something about the birds, they'll teach thee. Right? The birds will teach thee. Let me see. Bear with me. Is it in the book of Job? Yeah, Job 12. Job 12. The water you have about you, shy. It says, but ask now the beasts, and they shall teach thee, and the fowls of the air, and they shall tell thee. That's right. Yeah, they're showing you through the signs, through what they're doing. It says, or the earth, and it shall teach thee, and the fishes of the sea shall declare unto thee. So they're all gonna tell you what the hell is going on in the earth, man.
Look at all those birds. Can you hear that noise? No one knows a clear reason why this is happening, but let's be honest, y'all. The energy have been off the charts lately. The weather is crazy every which way. Everything is changing in a major way, and the birds are honestly reacting. Look at this. They started doing this, y'all. The birds are reacting. Look at this. Y'all see that? And even as it got a little darker in Rome, they were still doing this. They were still sending a message. This is like a murmuration, I believe they call it. But it looks so unreal. Look at this, y'all. What do you think they're trying to tell us? Oh my God. It looks like a whole wave. There's got to be something happening with our magnetic field because the birds are very sensitive to it. And I know y'all feel that energy as well too, man. Yep. I said y'all keep looking up, y'all. But let me know what you guys think about this video.
This is basically dry. And look at how foggy it is. Or supposedly foggy. What is this? Look at my breath. What the fuck is this? I mean, we see them spraying in the skies constantly. Yeah, it's dry out here. This is like... Yeah, it's dry out here. This is like slightly damp.
Of radiation fog is covering Central California, leaving more than 13 million people stranded. The phenomenon called radiation fog is unrelated to nuclear radiation, but it creates an equally dangerous situation. A thick layer of fog forms when the ground cools rapidly after sunset, compressing the air close to the ground like putting a lid on a pot of steaming water. The result, all the car exhaust, agricultural dust, industrial emissions, and PM2. 5 particles are trapped right where people breathe. Health experts warn that this can cause a sudden increase in asthma symptoms, coughing, chest pain, and even heart problems. From Sacramento to Fresno, Bakersfield, Oakland, millions of people are living in a fog compressed between 2 layers of air, cold below and warm above. And while this air cap remains open, pollution can build up exponentially. Local hospitals have been reporting a surge in new emergency cases, and the weather agency has been issuing very high-risk warnings to the public. Is this just a short-term seasonal warning or a sign of more complex environmental changes to come?
All right, so I've been collecting this fog. I've had this mason jar out for a couple days now, and I don't know if you can see on there, but it looks like oily, bubbly kind of goop on it. So I don't know what is in this fog or fog particles, or a lot of people's called it smart dust. I mean, there's all kinds of things, but you can see, I don't know if you can see like through that, but if you look right through it, you'll see like these bubbly, like oily. See it on the top? Now this is from the outside of the bottle, of course. But you can look up through it and see like a bubbly substance. So what I'm going to do Now, after this, is I'm going to take it inside, put it on something, let it dry out, and then maybe sand it off and get it sampled. You can still see the stuff dropping. So it's not normal. Next week they're calling for a tsunami, or not a tsunami, but a atmospheric river.
Hey, man, he said it, man. Something gonna happen to California, man. I got a feeling that whole it's all types of earthquakes every single day in Cali, man. That thing might be in the water soon. I don't know. It's still gonna be destroyed. It might be in the water.